This is Learn the Burner. I'm Garrett,
And this is Neville.
and today we're talking about the graphic novel Pinocchio Vampire Slayer.
Hell yeah. A publication September 2007, apparently.
2007. Okay. I believe it won how many Oscars? Just kidding.
69.
That's a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to basically read the comic. First panel shows Pinocchio, the wooden boy, is sitting on the ground in the workshop. It says Pinocchio Vampire Slayer, and then some guy is drawing sharp teeth on another wooden doll. Next panel. Night has fallen like death upon Nessalungo. I guess that's the city they're in. Nessalungo. Oh yeah, they're in like what place were they in? Italy or something?
Pinocchio! That's definitely supposed to be Italiano,
Oh, okay.
for sure. Italiano. Like, I definitely had to turn my fucking mic down. Like, blew my own ears out. Oh, my God, bro.
It's me, Pinocchio.
Pinocchio! Okay.
All right, next panel. No soul stirs these streets save mine. Oh god, is the whole thing gonna be old English? Oh boy.
No soul stirs these streets. And that did. Shut the fuck. Did I just read just the but stirs mine? Oh my god.
But urgent matters call me into the dark. This eve I hunt. So the person talking is not Pinocchio. I don't know who that is. It's some person, shadowy figure with crazy long fingernails. Do you see those fingernails?
Yeah, dog. He has like a cloak like a dragon or something, man. He's like
He's
not even
skulking.
a mortal, but he's something.
Okay. He's got a nose like a person. So it's nighttime, skulking around. He's still skulking around at nighttime, and he's hunting his prey. And then he decides to jump on his. Oh, there's a dude chilling in the alleyway far away, just sitting there. Okay, and that's his prey. He's like, ooh, unsuspecting, and then he
So
jumps
he's
for his prey.
mm.
Oh, he is a vampire. Okay, that's seems so
I was
obvious
like,
now.
theme of this.
It seems so obvious now.
No, first I was like, pray. But look at this. Look at this shot from Naruto right here.
Death comes to these streets. That's pretty cool looking. It's not badly drawn at all. It's really good. It's really good art. And he picks up the thing in the alley, and it's a small boy, and he goes to bite him, but then he doesn't bite him. He's like, "What is that? You're no child." And he throws it on the ground, and then the little child on the ground looks up and goes, "Ah, yes,
What'd he say?
my little surprise. I am a real boy." Sink.
I'm a real boy.
And you are my prey. And Pinocchio pulls out a dagger.
It was a wooden stake, which could possibly be his nose.
Oh, it is a wooden stake. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, if you look up, it says snap, where it goes, "I am a real boy. You are my prey," and there's a snap. So he actually snap.
Breaks it off his nose.
Oh, that's what.
Because he lied.
Right here. In the middle one, it
He
says
lied.
because his nose is
He
growing.
lied, bro.
Right,
I'm a real boy.
Next, yeah, his nose grows and he breaks it off and he uses it to kill the vampire.
I knew it. This is pretty good. It's like this writes it's beautiful.
That's amazing. This is good. This is already really good.
Can't go wrong with that.
Then he's like, "I'm Pinocchio," and he's walking away all cool, and the vampire bursts into flames, and he's like, "I kill monsters." And then he goes walking off in the night down the city streets. And
Vibes.
yes, it's very shadowy. Yeah.
Passing a Cherry's carpentry.
Cherry's carpentry? Is that Geppetto's house?
It looks like it might be.
Cherry's carpentry. He goes inside Cherry's carpentry. It's a little carpentry place. And the grandma Cherry is like, "Ah, he's back." And
What's the hunt, Geppetto?
wait, is
Or
this guy
Pinocchio?
Geppetto?
I don't know. I don't know what kind of innuendo Cherry's carpentry is. I thought Geppetto was like a lonely single man, but apparently he's got a banging
Yeah.
wife.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought his whole thing was he was lonely, he made a kid, and then there's a dude, I guess Geppetto, another, and then he's like, "How was the hunt?" Pinocchio's like, "Ah, he was good. I killed him. He was one of them that killed father." Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so Pinocchio just said he was one of them that killed father.
Wow.
Okay, so it looks like Geppetto's dead, and he was killed by a vampire, and Pinocchio is avenging Geppetto.
There's a lot of straws being grasped here.
Oh, I believe, yeah.
might might find out one thing or another soon.
Oh, my dear boy. I'm not a boy, Pinocchio says. And then, man, do you think it did Geppetto? I think it is, I guess. I mean, he's a carpenter. He's got to be. How many carpenter dudes are they?
Maybe the woman's the carpenter. You ever think about that?
Oh, yeah,
Hashtag
it
women
is.
can
It
be
is.
carpenters too.
And it is Cherry's carpentry.
Hashtag equality.
Well, the dude could be named Cherry. Hashtag equality.
The man named Cherry.
Yeah.
You can call me Cherry. I'm sorry, that was sexist.
And so the dude, who may or may not be Cherry, gives Pinocchio a crossbow. So it's like a badass looking crossbow.
It looks like it's coming out of his arm. That might just be the art style.
No, he has two arms in the panel up ahead, so he's holding it. It just looks kind of weird.
Oh yeah, he's holding it like outreached past his hand.
And he calls it the Monsternator, and Pinocchio goes, "Oh, that's a cool name." And then his nose grows, and then he snaps it off
And
really
snap, shink, snap.
quick.
Hell yeah. Get that lie out of here. Oh my god. It's a crossbow. I wonder
Yeah.
what the arrows will be.
Oh, I'm thinking it's gonna be.
A little snap action, a little shink snap.
Yeah, he's probably gonna like abuse that whole thing. I bet you.
Oh, his pants are gonna be on fire by the end of this. What would father think?
The grandma has magic, apparently.
What?
Yeah, she's like, Pinocchio's like, "So, what's a lovely fairy up to?" Talking to the grandma. I guess she's a fairy. And then she says, "Nothing to slice off heads, I fear." Okay, but
Is that fairy grandmother from Pinocchio? I'm pretty sure.
I feel like this is straying
Or
from the
Cinderella.
classic Pinocchio. Oh, yeah, fairy godmother from the one where she
Fairy
goes to the
grandmother.
ball. Fairy godmother.
Well, what's the blue fairy? Is that
Fairy godmother. Bippity boppity boop.
Bippity boppity boop? Oh yeah, I remember her. The
Fairy
thick
godmother.
witch. Thick.
Yeah, so Pinocchio's like, "All right, I'm gonna get up on out of here. I'm going to bed. Been killing vampires all night, sleepy." So he's sitting in bed. He's looking at a picture. He blows out the candle. He gets mad. He throws a shoe, and the shoe smacks and crushes. Oh, a cricket. Jiminy Cricket. So Jiminy Cricket was in his room and he smashed him with a shoe.
Damn.
Okay. And then he's like, "Oh, sorry, Cricket. I didn't know that was you." And
So he's immortal. I died the first time, remember?
wait, where do you see that?
How many times are you going to greet me by smashing me against a wall? I died the first time, remember?
Oh yeah, he's like a
Sorry,
yeah.
Cricket.
Yeah, he's
You
like
look
glowing.
good for a ghost cricket. So that's a ghost cricket right there.
Yeah.
So like some Zelda vibes here, like an actual fairy.
Yeah. Okay.
Conscious
So now,
guide.
so he's talking to Cricket, and now as a backstory, he goes, "We were happy then, and it's Pinocchio being held by Geppetto. Life was good for a chance, and they're fishing in a lake, and they're both giggling. Simple, but it didn't last. The change came slowly, strange things at first. A few people killed, some missing. Graves dug open. Geppetto, he said it was serious. Geppetto, he said it was serious, but I wouldn't listen. Then one night, they came swift and deadly. Geppetto fought, but and then it shows a dead Geppetto.
Is it or a vampire Geppetto? Oh, never mind. That's a dead Geppetto. I apologize.
He's got X's on his eyes.
But he does also. That could be he's drunk or passed out, or something.
In what art style is X's on the eyes?
Cowboys. Whenever you the triple X is over the booze barrel or something. I don't
What?
know.
I mean,
Look, listen. Andrew Jackson's got a mask on. Okay, what world are we living in? It's just
okay, so Geppetto's sleeping with weapons in his hand, and he's laying on the ground, and there's a big monster right behind him, eating him, and he's sleeping. And then the monster grabs his body, and he's still sleeping. And then, and
the
then
lie
the
to
vampire goes,
save
"Anyone
them
there?"
all.
And Pinocchio's hiding behind the door, and Pinocchio goes, "No." And then Pinocchio's nose grows and stabs the vampire right to the heart. The vampire
Rockets out of his head through this
explodes.
vampire.
Oh
Wow.
man. Okay, so yeah, that's interesting. I killed one, but Geppetto was already. I'm sorry, Pinocchio, the cricket said. We still don't know what they are, Pinocchio said. Then
They're
he
fucking
says there's a
vampires.
few ways to kill them, but for some reason this works best, pointing at his nose.
Wood.
Okay, so next day, sun's up. Pinocchio's walking the streets. There's a lady named Carlotta who goes, "Hey, Pinocchio, what's up?" And then he flicks the cricket away because the cricket's talking. And she goes, "What are you up to?" And then Pinocchio goes, "I'm buying fruit." Then his nose grows. Then he breaks it off. And then she's like, "Ugh." This is a ridiculous conversation. Like, what is going on here?
He's I think he just called them fools. Like I warned them that but they won't listen to fools, and then she like runs up. Hi, Pinocchio. Like he was like calling her a fool.
Hmm.
So he's kind of in an awkward situation, I guess. That's why he's wants to get out of it and he's lying. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know. I guess this character is going to come up later. So she goes, "Doesn't that hurt?" Talking about his nose. And he's like, "Nah, it's nothing." And then two pilgrims walk up and they're like,
What what have to be tax collectors, these guys.
yeah,
Look at them.
they're they're on their way to evict a old person right now.
Yeah.
Or an orphanage or something. The two tax collecting Quakers, they go, "Watch out around that puppet, dear. He thinks he kills monsters." Kills monsters. The short one just kind of repeats himself. And then Pinocchio's like, "It's true, I killed another last night." Pinocchio is for some reason trying to prove his worth to these two pioneer dudes. And the tall one goes, "You got any evidence this time?" And Pinocchio's like, "I told you before, they turn into dust when they die." And then the tall Quaker dude's like, "Yeah, convenient." And then the short
Yes.
Oompa Loompa guy goes, "How convenient."
Indeed. Convenience.
And then they walk off, and they've established that they are the town bullies. And I guarantee that one of them is going to almost die towards the end, but then Pinocchio's going to save him. I'm calling it right now.
I want to bet they're gonna die in the next 4 or 5 pages.
I bet you that they're not going to die at all, but one of them's going to almost die. So he walks off, and the girl's like, bye. And then so Pinocchio's like, he's storming off. He's mad now.
He's got like
And
the Ash
Pinocchio's,
Ketchum cloud above his head.
where do you see that?
She's like, bye. And he's got like literally like
Oh,
an
yeah, he's
anime
steaming.
steam coming out of his head, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, Grr. And the cricket's talking sass. Pinocchio's walking off. Oh, they're businessmen. That's what they are. And then so Pinocchio's like, they tell everybody a lie about monsters, talking about the pilgrim businessmen. And then he's like, Geppetto was right. I didn't listen. And then he was like, I wish Geppetto was here. He would know what to do. Oh. Okay, next page appears to be that Carlotta chick, and it's nighttime, and she's a vampire, and she's eating someone in the alley.
Just because we've seen two females thus far in this comic book doesn't mean that this is one of them.
It's got to be. They look the same. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, it's not. Okay, so Pinocchio's on the roof. He's like, thirsty, huh? Come suck on this. He's got a nose spike. And she's
A
like,
lie
"Eh?"
in his hand. You know she's hissing right now for sure.
Oh, yeah. And so she jumps. He stabs her. And then he's like, gotcha. And kills her.
With the
And
what was that called? The Monstinator.
the the Monstinator. Oh, okay. And look, the grandma's using magic. She has some weird magic. I guess I'm gonna call him the grandpa. He's the grandpa dude.
Hold
And
on. Who's the white guy from Blade?
I've never seen Blade.
Oh no, dude!
Yeah.
This Blade is the start of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, bro.
What? You're talking about Wesley Snipes, right?
Whistler. This guy's name is Whistler. We can call him Whistler from now on, since we don't have a
Okay.
name.
Wait, you're talking about Blade, Wesley Snipes vampire movie?
Yeah,
I've never seen it, but
bro, it is amazing. Okay, the first two are funny, and then the third one is like so unbelievably bad because like Wesley Snipes was like, I don't know, he was notorious for like getting too high to film. The scene, and I think it's the second or third one where he's like laying down on a table and he's literally supposed to lay there with his eyes open, but he like refused to open his eyes, so they had to CG eyes onto him because he was having a fucking bitchy fit one day. And they were like, we are not doing this again. Put some eyes on him. That's a wrap. You know? Like, it is a
Ooh,
cinematic disaster and a masterpiece simultaneously.
I'm about to look at a
Blade
GIF.
CG eyes.
Oh
Fucking
man, those
hilarious.
those
Ain't it?
don't even look good. They look fake.
Like Henry Cavill's mustache.
He wouldn't open his eye.
He was so high, he refused to open his eyes.
Oh man, that's
That,
crazy.
and look, the
Wow.
picture of the Henry Cavill mustache is right below it.
Oh yeah, the from what movie was
Justice
that?
League or fucking Batman v Superman or something.
No,
Dude,
it's
those
another
eyes are
movie.
fucking garbage, bro. That's the early '90s for you. Or wait, late '90s, early 2000s CGI.
Oh no.
Oh God. Oh man, that is. He just didn't open his eyes.
Could you imagine working with someone like that? Like, open your eyes now.
He
I
would
was
like
like,
refuse to be called like by his name. He's like, I'm Blade, motherfucker. I'm
it's like literally a
stay in
4-year-old.
character.
Like, put it down
Yeah.
now. Put it down now. Now. Like, okay.
Can you at least open your eyes now? Put some sunglasses on him at least.
Man. Wow. That's hilarious. Well, I'll have to check it out.
Oh,
Okay.
this is bringing
So,
up some weird shit here too. And you know they're like CGing like dead actors in the movies.
oh, yeah.
You hear like there's a James Dean movie that's coming out.
Oh, I've heard about it, but I don't know anything about it, really.
They're like the perfect actor for the role is James Dean. I'm like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't be anybody else.
What movie is that?
Uh, Reborn, a Vietnam War movie. Go. It's in production, so I don't know.
Man, that's gonna be really weird.
Yeah, it's well, like Rogue One did Peter Cushing, and that looked weird as fuck. And they also Rogue One did Princess Leia young, and her mouth was like quivering the whole time. Like I know you can't see it, but trust me, it looked disgusting. Like the CG is not where it should be, you know?
Oh, it's not like that good.
No.
I don't even recall the Princess Leia thing.
She's like, hope. Something stupid, but like she like it should quickly pan to her. She'd be like, hope, and then cut off of her, but it like lingers on her, and then like the longer it lingers, the worse it looks.
Where? In Rogue One?
Yeah. CG Leia Rogue One. Princess Leia ending scene Rogue One, a Star Wars story, blah 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 blah.
Oh, where she's just standing there when she says the word
Hope.
hope.
She's like her fucking like person. Like come on, y'all.
Hmm. I mean, it looks like she's wearing a lot of makeup. Like,
Mm.
if I had no clue that it was CGI, I probably wouldn't have noticed. But it does look. It just looks like she's wearing a ton of makeup.
Hope. Okay, all right. I guess it does. They like made the dude behind her look more like shit to make her look better. Like they like
Oh,
put Vaseline on the lens.
the blurry
Like look at
dude.
the scene 10 seconds before she like shows up on screen, and then after like
They put Vaseline.
480p, 720p. You know,
They got like thousands of dollars of CGI, and then they put Vaseline on the lens to blur out random guy.
the guy in the background. Oh well, you know what I mean. Draw distance and stuff.
That's
Focus.
super funny. Wow, I didn't even realize Rogue One. That's the one where
They
Darth
brought
Vader is in it.
Yeah, Darth Vader's like murdering people in Rogue One. Like
Yeah, I remember that. It was very.
like you've never seen him do before or since.
I mean, it was cool though. He's like walking in the hallway, and you feel the, I don't know, the epicness of Darth Vader.
Well, you look at that scene, you're like, oh my god, he is like like a murdering cyborg demon, you know.
Yeah.
But and then you look at like Episode 4, A New Hope, and he's like,
Uh-huh.
we got to find the plans, you know. Like I don't know, whatever. I guess everybody was already dead at the point, but
Let's pretend I don't recall which one episode 4 was, just for like the listeners. Is that the one where they Anakin like kills all the little kids?
that's Episode 3. Episode 4 is the thing that happens immediately after Leia says hope. And
Oh,
then Rogue One ends. And then Episode 4 begins, the original trilogy. The OT for the kids.
oh yeah, the first Star Wars movie was episode 4, right?
Yeah.
Back in the
I guess the
80s.
prequels had to happen. But who cares?
I don't know enough about that.
Maybe one day I'll let you in on the secret.
Let me in the club.
I'll let you in.
Okay, so
Pinocchio. All right, let me get back to that.
Ganucci. He kills the vampire lady. Grandma and Grandpa. Or what was Grandpa's name? Whitney? Whistler.
Whistler.
Whistler. He's a whistling. And Pinocchio is like, what is she? Canbanella? Okay,
Is that the name of the girl?
That's the name of the grandma. Canbanella.
What's the name of the girl out in the alley?
Oh, it was
Carlotta.
Carlotta.
Carlotta?
Yeah.
Chelada.
Yeah.
Mountain Dulata.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
What is she?
She's trying to kill the wooden boy. Pinocchio's like, make her talk before they kill her because they want some questions or they want some answers. The vampire's like, poor mortals. Basically, she's saying all this vampires are gonna kill all y'all. And Pinocchio's like, what, you want my blood? And she's like, yeah. Pinocchio's like, I don't got blood.
I got wood.
And he cuts her with his nose and it burns. And she's like, this burns. And he's like, my wood has fire and it burns. And Whistler's like, what are you creatures? And the vampire's like, we are servants of the Dark Master. We are the vampires. And then Pinocchio, and then a wooden
Not
stake.
Pinocchio.
Yeah, just a wooden stake flies out of nowhere and kills the vampire. And Pinocchio and friends are like, whoa? And Pinocchio's like, how'd she die? Vampire's dead. And Grandma's like, there's one of them, a hunter. And Pinocchio's like, I'll kill him. I guess he just wants to kill anybody for any reason, apparently. And Whistler's like, wait, it could be a trap. Grandma's like, Pinocchio, no. Pinocchio's running away. And Grandma's like, he never was one for listening. That darn boy. And so he's chasing a murderer. And he's running. And he's chasing the murderer. It's a dude in a black cloak with a weird face. They're running. And he's running. And the dude in the weird cloak has a weird mask. And then, turns into an alley, and then there's a bunch of people standing there with black cloaks and weird masks, and the dude goes, "Hello, my little puppet."
Hello,
And Pinocchio,
puppet.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
There we go. It's coming together.
I knew that one. Caught it.
All right.
Why is the rum always gone?
Where's
I'm
the
in.
rum
I'm
parlay?
cool. I'm
Cool guy over here. Watch it out.
Dead man's chest.
Sir, we don't talk about that one. It's at World's End or nothing.
Oh man. Okay, so Pinocchio is like, "What's going on here? Bunch of weirdos." And the dude in the mask is like, "The prophecy is true."
About
And
what?
Pinocchio's like, "What? What are you talking about?" And the dude's like, "You are outnumbered. Why not give up?" And Pinocchio's like, "I like my odds." And then his nose grows. And he goes, ah. And then he breaks his nose off and he starts stabbing everybody. He's kicking, punching,
Snapping, breaking boys off.
trying to make his nose grow. And he goes, "Your mother had a mustache," pointing at a dude, but his nose doesn't grow. And then it
Oh,
and then it looks over at the guy. He's like, "Oh," because his mother does have a mustache.
first lie, he was like, I like my odds, and his nose grows. And he's like, oh crap. And he snaps, he starts fighting. And he's like, your mother had a mustache, and his nose doesn't grow yet.
Man, he could win the lottery with that power because he didn't even realize that was a lie.
He's like, the winning lotto ticket is crap.
He could just keep saying a number until his nose doesn't grow, and then he'll know that's the number.
How many possibilities is that?
Hmm.
If we had a genie to wish for Pinocchio, we could win the lotto. That's all that matters.
If only we had a fairy godmother to give us a lamp, to get the genie, to get Pinocchio, to get the winning lottery numbers.
$4 million.
For $1 million.
See, the trick is the Pinocchio noses doesn't have a limit. Well, that's like infinite wishes. You know what I see?
Oh, get a genie, get a Pinocchio. Yeah, I see.
Rinse, repeat. Profit. Step 3. Step 4, profit.
Pinocchio. Okay, so they're trying to wrestle with Pinocchio, and Pinocchio is like, "I'll kill you," and then his nose grows. He's like, "Oh," then he breaks his nose off.
Double crap. Yeah.
And he stabs. Oh, he stabs that guy in the head. Ugh.
Right through, dude. Yeah, that's what he did this entire time. He's already stabbed one guy through the face.
And then Whistler and Grandma catch up to him. They use the crossbow called the Monster something.
Monsternator, the nose launcher.
Yes, the
9,000.
Nose Launcher 9000, and they kill everybody. And Whistler is like,
got it.
"I still got it." And then they get up on out of there. So they're walking back, and Grandma's like, "That's some serious dark magic they got." And then Pinocchio's like, "The body, the man that vampire killed will show the townspeople the vampire body." And then, but the body's gone. Pinocchio's like, "Where? Wait a minute. Now I'm confused. Why is it that the vampires' bodies don't disintegrate when someone else kills them?
They did.
But he's right here trying to go back and get the body of the vampire."
The victim. The woman was biting a man in a top hat in the alley.
Oh. He was going back for the
But
dude.
if this was that businessman, you would have won that bet. But I don't think it was.
No, wait, you mean the pioneer businessman?
Yes.
No, I said they're gonna almost die, but Pinocchio's gonna save them. That's what I'm betting.
Well, we were so close, but so far, it's kind of in the same realm, but different.
Okay, so someone's ringing a bell. Time skip, I guess. Somebody's ringing a bell. One of those big church bells. It's clanging. Oh, it's Pinocchio. He's ringing a bell. And he's like, "I'm sorry to wake you all, but we are all in danger." Yeah. If you're trying to get people to like you, you don't want to wake anybody, much less a whole town, up at nighttime. Nobody's going to like you.
Oh fuck no! It's not nighttime, really.
Yeah, he said, "I'm sorry to wake you, but we are all in danger." It's
So he's
Pinocchio.
going to like lure all these people out at night so that they can get bit or something. What kind of?
Oh man, he's not planning this right.
He is not.
So Pinocchio's like, the monsters attacked again tonight. They killed a man. We caught one, and it said they plan to enslave the whole town. But it isn't the boy who cried monster. Oh, and then the two pioneer orphanage peoples go, "What is this? A bedtime puppet show?" And then the little one repeats him, "Puppet show." Or he probably goes like,
Yeah,
"Puppet
puppet
show."
show. Good one.
Yeah,
Good one,
that's
boss.
exactly.
Puppet show. Yeah.
Dude, he sounds like Smee from Peter Pan.
Yeah. Shmee. Shmee, I'm going
Smee.
to. Don't stop me, Shmee. Do not stop me, Shmee. Don't stop. Stop me, Shmee. Stop me. Stop me, Shmee.
Smee. Smee. Yeah.
Shmee, I'm going to do it. Do not stop me this time, Shmee. Stu, stop me this time. Do stop me this time, Shmee.
Go ahead. Please stop me.
Shmee, stop me. He's like, oh, yeah. Don't shoot yourself, cop. I don't know how fucking Shmee sounds.
Dude, that was a pretty spot on Captain Hook
I know.
impression, though.
That's not been my first time saying, don't stop me, Shmee. Do not stop me. Stop me, Shmee.
that's, that's very good.
I've had a little practice. So it's probably the best line of that whole movie. Oh.
Okay, so the pioneer orphan dude's like, so you got a monster. Where is it? And Pinocchio's like, it turned into dust. And he's like, and the murder victim? And then Pinocchio's like, he disappeared. And the tall pioneer's like, all right, well, the story's over. I suppose we should all return to the beds. And Shmi goes, story time's over.
Story time's over. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And Pinocchio's like, Carlotta, you have to believe me. It's true. Carlotta's like, I believe you. And Carlotta's dad's like, I don't want you talking to that creature. Talking about Pinocchio. Carlotta's like, but he isn't lying, father. His nose didn't grow.
Oh my
Proof.
god. She's a fucking genius, dude.
Oh.
We wished for Pinocchio and we couldn't even use it properly. Oh my
I
god.
know. Man, I didn't even think about that.
Dude, she is
Wow.
using that to her, like, who did you sleep with tonight? You know, she'd be asking that every fucking night. Nobody this night. Nobody in the last 10 minutes specifically. Damn, she's
great.
like an act like Dexter, like some like real detective shit right there. That's some high
Yeah.
brain, huge IQ.
She's gonna okay. Yeah. She's gonna be important. For sure. A revelation like that, she's important.
No, she's like trying to get that Pinocchio. Oh, know what I'm saying?
Oh.
She's trying to get that Pinocchio. Oh.
Pinocchio. Oh.
Oh my god. That's fucking
Okay.
stupid.
All right, so we got Captain Hook and Shmee are like, everybody leave now. And then, okay, Captain Hook is a werewolf. Shmee is a werecat.
I was about to say, like, this dude is like reverse Pinocchio with his chin, dude. His chin gets longer and longer as the conversation goes on. And now he literally has a snout. I'm like, I could have guessed that. He was literally turning into a werewolf that entire time.
Yeah, he was half werewolf the whole time.
Clearly, he's actually full werewolf in reality.
And then he just grows hair. He always looks like that. He just grows hair when he's werewolf. Okay, so this is weird now. So the bullies turn into a werewolf werecat. Pinocchio then is like, you again, you left me for dead all those years ago. And then the nerds say, and now we're back to finish the job. Once you're out of the way, our master will have free reign.
Finish the job! Yeah.
Finish the job.
Just like he said.
Okay, so they're bad guys, and they're working for the vampire dudes, I suppose.
Oh,
Pinocchio punches them, and then the bully's like, "Help us!" And the townspeople save them.
because they
That's really weird.
transform immediately back into people, because that's what werewolves do. I feel like there's like
Oh,
lichens or something. There's some sort of a something. Werewolves come out during a full moon, and they usually are like Mr. Hyde. They have no control. But I don't know. It could be a bunch of crap going on here. I don't know what they are. What?
this. Okay, I'm guessing that Pinocchio has psychological damage, and he envisioned them being a werewolf and a werecat, but they actually did not become a werewolf and a werecat.
Well, it's either that or they made believe that a conversation like "you left me for dead and now you will go back to finish your job, finish the job." You know.
Well, if he was envisioning them, and then he could also envision them say that. So that's what I'm thinking. Yep. And also, there's a million people standing around. So if they did transform, I'm sure somebody would have saw.
Well, he was like, "Run along, nothing more to see here." Yes, run along, like good cattle. And then they were walking away at that point, and that's when he transformed. So I don't know. Maybe
Okay.
maybe there was some psychological damage. Do
I could see it going either way.
you think our
I'm
protagonist
completely
is a
guessing.
unhinged wooden magical puppet? Find that hard to believe. Find that hard to believe.
Ah, he's probably just a normal magical puppet.
Our magical puppet being crazy? No, I think I know
Nah.
everything about Pinocchio, and crazy's not one of them.
Oh, okay. And then grandma's like, "Why did you attack them?" And then Pinocchio's like, "The fox and the cat. They robbed me and tried to kill me when I was a boy." Oh, so it was actually a fox and a cat.
They just look like two animals, so it's the dark
And
side's
then
good.
Pinocchio's like, "The time you saved me, Fairy," talking to Grandma. Grandma's name is Fairy. And then the grandma's like, "You're sure?" And then Pinocchio's like, "It's them. Somehow they changed shape, and now they've turned the whole town against me." Okay, so that's making me think again that they did not actually turn into a fox and a cat, or was it a fox and a cat? Yeah, fox and a cat. Okay, I'm sticking with my guns that they're not actually a fox and a cat.
All right. Well, my personal headcanon is that this might end at Pinocchio Vampire Slayer and pick up at Pinocchio Monster Hunter or something.
Wait, what?
Pinocchio Monster Hunter, like he branches out from this shit and he goes after werewolves and other entities of the night.
Ooh, I wonder if there's another graphic novel.
Well, I accidentally stumbled into it earlier.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Let's see. 1 second.
I hope this is the first one.
Pinocchio, Vampire Slayer, and the Great Puppet Theater. Okay, I was wrong. I was wrong. He's not a monster slayer. See, this is why I need to be put in the biz. I just made $1 million
Oh
right
yeah.
there
Why isn't he a monster slayer? Is my question.
because there's too many vampires. He's got the wood thing going for him.
Hmm.
Stakes. The stakes are too high. I don't know. I can't twist that one out.
Okay, so Whistle and Grandma are like, "Come on, kid, we're still with you. We'll find a way." And Pinocchio's like, "No one cares what I say. I'm just a puppet." And then Whistle says, "I bought that cat and fox thing way too easy." And the grandma says, "It's hard to argue with his nose."
Oh
Wait a
God, we
minute.
keep.
Wait a minute.
Oh
I
my
forgot about the
God,
nose thing again. Wait a
we
minute.
are. I feel like actually full full artwork right now, sir. Yeah.
I feel like I
I
would never work as a detective.
no. Yeah. Oh, constantly forgetting clues. Yeah.
Forgetting like the main mechanic Pinocchio has.
I'm like, she liked pottery, eh? Let's move all these vases out of the way. Yeah, I don't know. Damn it.
Well, okay.
Remedial. That's the R word. Remedial. All
Yes,
right.
100%. I didn't. That's
Remedial.
what I said.
We'll answer it. We'll key it over right now.
Re-
Remedial. Remedial.
retire.
retired.
Regatta cheese.
I feel retired right now. Pinocchio's nose grows. What?
Since when?
So apparently the characters of this comic book are less remedial than I am. So
Well, let's wrap this up right here. We'll pick up with part 2 in a little bit. This has been part 1 of Pinocchio Vampire Slayer, the graphic novel. This is Learn the Burner. I'm Garrett.
And this is Neville.
And we'll see you later.
Stop me, Smee.